MAW old goal presents. These are inspiring and wisdom quotes. I will try my best to provide you a unique knowledge. If you are interested and gain some different, please subscribe so we can live in touch. Mark Twain was born on November 30th, 1835, in Florida, Missouri, and died on April 21st, 1910, in Redding, Connecticut. Mark Twain's contributions to American literature and his impact on popular culture are significant. His works continue to be widely read and studied, and his legacy as one of America's greatest writers endures to this day. Certainly, here are some famous quotes by Mark Twain. There are just a few examples of Mark Twain's insightful and witty observations on life, human nature, and the world around him. The two most important days of your life, the day you came into existence and the day you figured out why. Avoid those who try to undermine your faith in yourself. This trait is peculiar to my petty people. A great person, on the contrary, instills in you the feeling that you too can become great. Never argue with fools. They will herd you to their level and crush experience. Good education is the ability to hide how much we think about ourselves and how little about others. Don't make the mistake of thinking that the world owes you something. It was before you and owes you nothing. The only way to stay healthy is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you don't like. Nothing needs fixing more than other people's habits. If anything depended on an election, we wouldn't be allowed to participate in it. Never let anyone be your priority when you are just an option for them. Work as if money doesn't matter to you. A banker is a man who lends you an umbrella when the sun is shining brightly and takes it away the very moment it begins to rain. Only two things you will regret on our deathbed: that we didn't love enough and didn't travel enough. If you need money, go to strangers. If you need advice, go to friends. And if you need nothing, go to relatives. Age is something that exists in our minds. If you don't think about it, it doesn't exist. When my wife and I disagree, we usually do what she wants. My wife calls it compromise. The best way to make yourself feel better is to make the other person feel better. The truth should be served the way a coat is served, not thrown in your face like a wet towel. It's better to keep quiet and seem like a fool than to open your mouth and finally dispel doubts. Always do the right thing. It will please some people and surprise everyone else. Be careful when reading health books. A typo could cost you your life. People who have their own grief know how to comfort others. Kindness is something the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The worst loneliness is when one is uncomfortable with oneself. 20 years will pass, and you will regret more what you have not done than what you have done, so to hell with doubt and laziness. Get out of the safe harbor, catch the wind in your sails, travel, dream, discover. Truth is the most precious thing we have. Let us save it. You may be sloppy in your clothes, if that is in your character, but the soul must be kept tidy. A true friend is with you when you are wrong, when you are right. Everyone will be with you. I never let school interfere with my education. MAW old is gold presents. There's nothing easier than quitting smoking. I've quit 100 times. Friendship is such a sacred, sweet, lasting, and permanent feeling that you can keep it for life unless you try to ask for a loan. Fortune knocks on every man's door once in a lifetime, but it is not uncommon for a man to be sitting in a nearby beer house at the same time and not hear any knocking. There is no more pathetic sight than a man explaining his joke. If you only tell the truth, you don't need to remember anything. We like people who have the courage to tell us what they think, as long as they think like us. The secret to getting things done is just to get started. A man cannot be content with life if he is not content with himself. Courage is resisting fear and dominating fear, not the absence of fear. MAW old as gold presets. It is easier to fool people than to convince them that they are fools. If the serpent had been forbidden, Adam would have eaten it too. Everyone, like the moon, has his dark side, which he does not show to anyone. If you notice that you are on the side of the majority, it is a sure sign that it is time to change. The one who stole the bun will go to jail, and the one who stole the railroad will be elected to Parliament. Wrinkles should only be traces of past smiles. There is nothing more annoying than a good example. Always admit your mistakes honestly. It will dull the vigilance of your superiors and allow you to make new ones. Forgiveness is the scent the violet leaves on the boot that crushes it. The most dangerous place in the world is the bed. Most people die there. Anger is an acid that does more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to those on whom it is poured out. Those who don't know where they are headed will be very surprised to find themselves in the wrong place. If a friendship is over, then it never was. Dance as if no one is looking at you. Sing as if no one could hear you. Love like you've never been betrayed. And live like the earth is heaven. Thanks for watching the video to the end. To all, wisdom and thoughts, kindness and wise deeds. Leave your comments which quotes, aphorisms and sayings of the wise peoples you liked. Until we meet again on the channel. Thanks for watching and give me your precious time.